All right, 23 DCCR 0319 on Lupe Gomez. I've got Mr. Nichols here for the state. Mr. Radford is here. Sir, you, Lupe Gomez.
I'm sorry?
Is your name Lupe Gomez?
I've been on for
What?
third-party intervener, cross-plaintiff, superior lien holder, to appear by special restricted visitation and not by general appearance.
Can you do this? Can you come around and have them so I can see better?
You want us all to bench up?
Yeah, y'all can all come up here. Okay.
So I have a couple questions.
No, well, hold on. You don't get to ask questions. I'm going to ask the questions. Mr. Gomez.
Can happen until all parties are identified into the record.
All right. So, Mr. Tell me again who you are. Who are you saying
I'm
you
a
are?
non-corporate third-party intervener, here by special restricted visitation and not by general appearance, under duress by the means of threat, coercion, and kidnapping.
Okay. Have you ever been known by the name of, in the past, Lupe Gomez?
Will you state your name for the record, please? And will you order the prosecutor to state his name for the record? And do either one of you have a claim against me?
We do have a claim against you. My name is Raquel West. I'm the judge of the 252nd District Court. This is Mr. Luke Nichols. He's one of the assistant district attorneys in my court. Mr. Radford is here representing you.
Okay.
There's an indictment. There's a motion to quash.
The prosecutor explains that Gomez hasn't completed his drug treatment or community service. Judge West looks down at the paperwork, shaking her head slightly. You've been given multiple opportunities, Mr. Gomez. Her tone isn't angry, it's disappointed. That's somehow worse. How many chances should someone get before the system says enough is enough?
And that does identify you as Mr. Lupe Gomez. And I'm going to make the finding at this time that you are, for purposes of this hearing, Lupe Florencio Gomez. And we're going to go forward with the motion to quash. Mr.
What's a motion to suppress it?
Motion to suppress. I'm sorry. Let me get that pulled up. I have a motion to quash as well, correct?
Yeah, you do.
Hold on.
I think that's a pro se motion.
Okay, so we're here on Mr. Radford's motion to suppress. Let me find that one. It's okay. I'm looking.
Well, while you're doing that,
Nope, stop talking. Stop talking.
Your foreign agents and registration statement.
My what?
Are you refusing to do so?
I am.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, so Mr. Radford filed, it's entitled motion to quash and or suppress evidence.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I was confused because it just showed the first part. And 23 DCCR 0319, this was filed April 29th of 2024. And Mr. Nichols, you may call your first witness with regard to the suppression.
State calls Officer Chad Morrison.
Would you please call the name?
Then, a small twist Gomez's probation officer mentions that despite the missed check-ins, Lupe has tested negative for drugs. That one detail changes the energy in the room. Judge West pauses, then sighs. At least you're staying clean. That's a start. It's a moment of cautious hope, a judge trying to find something, anything, to believe in. Would you give him one more shot or send him back to jail to teach him a lesson?
He indicated he is on injury leave at the moment and would not be appearing for this hearing. He was also on injury leave and was unable to appear last time we were set for this hearing, approximately 2 months ago, maybe in May. So that at this point, the state has no other option but to rest in this hearing and present no other evidence.
All right. Anything, Mr. Radford?
No, ma'am.
Well, based on that, then unfortunately, I have no choice at this point, which is unfortunate that the officer won't comply with showing up, but I'm going to grant the motion to suppress evidence in the case based on the fact that there's no evidence today presented. Is there anything else, Mr. Radford?
We'd ask that the court dismiss the case, but I think Mr. Nichols is already preparing that.
I'll tender dismissal to the court, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gomez, I have granted Mr. Radford's motion to suppress because the officer didn't show up. What that means is there's obviously no evidence that would be able to be presented in your case. Mr. Nichols, it looks like, is going to present a dismissal based on the fact that there won't be any evidence, and I'm going to sign that. Your case will be dismissed.
Okay.
You can go back with the bailiff.
The bond money, being that the case has been dismissed, the bond money needs to be returned.
Did you pay a cash
I
bond?
paid cash, $5,000.
But you're back in custody.
You're right. But I still pay in case of this.
Yeah, that you can take that up with the district clerk, once you're released. All right.
Maybe excuse that.
Yes, if you'll please get me an order, I'm gonna make a notation on this, but if you'll send an order.
I'll try to e-file one this afternoon.
All right, thank you. Mr. O'Cleese, when did you smoke pot? Why would you do that when you know you're coming to court for a second-degree felony offense? It's common sense that you're on bond for a felony and you're coming to felony court. No one should have to tell you to follow the law, right? I'm going to raise your bond it is a bond condition that you follow the law. So when you made bond, part of your conditions was that you follow the law. You haven't followed the law. I'm going to raise your bond in your case. What was the bond that you made? Let's see if I can figure that out. How old are you?
27.
Yeah.
I never made any mistakes since I quit this. I paid all the time, came to court on time.
Are you working?
I'm just lost my job recently for transportation. What I'm saying, I have a newborn, man. My daughter's 3 months. I'm trying my best.
You're trying how are you hold on. What are you doing to help your child that's 3 months old by smoking marijuana? Because if you go try to get a job and you test positive, you can't get a job. How's that going to help your daughter? So you are making mistakes. You're making ridiculous choices. You can go to prison in your case. Don't talk over me. You can go to prison for up to 20 years in this case. And to take a chance while you're out on bond, when you should be trying to get a job, and instead you're out smoking pot, you're not taking care of your daughter. Am I correct?
She asks about his 3-month-old baby, questioning how smoking marijuana helps him be a father. If you test positive, you can't get a job. How's that going to help your daughter? Her tone softens, but the message stings. It's not just about the crime anymore. It's about responsibility, about what kind of example he's setting. Do you think the judge is being too personal here? Or is this the kind of wake-up call he needs?
Just anything like that. I'm gonna be honest. I know I shouldn't have been smoking, but in my head, I'm saying, okay, I'm not going for a drug charge. I don't have prior drug charge. I didn't know it was a possibility that I would get to. It's not a problem for me to start smoking. It's not. I could have a tattoo. The bond's been paid on time. I'm not a bad person.
Okay.
I just thought, okay, you're not.
Here's the thing. If you can take care of all those things, then you can also hire a lawyer.
I'm just not working. I could have a tattoo. I just stopped working. Just stopped. Let's say my daughter's 3 months. I was working as a certified surveyor.
So, but there's other companies out there that you could be looking to get a job, and they're not going to take you if you're testing positive. So I'm not saying you're a bad person. Most of the people here that are in front of me aren't bad people. They're people who are making very bad choices, which is what you've done, right? Probably on more than one occasion. So if you don't have a problem doing that, I mean, we've got a couple of things going on here. Number one, if you were working for Zachary, I'm not real sure why I appointed you an attorney back when. Okay. So you should already, if you have all those certifications, there are other companies out there. You don't have criminal history right now. You should be able to get a job. He is already a felon.
Robbery. I'd like to point out to the court, when he was on probation for that robbery, one of the allegations on his motion to revoke, for which he was revoked and given 10 years, was 2 positive samples, one for tetrahydrocannabinol and all the other for barbiturates. So he at least has some problems with drugs.
I was 16. I didn't quite know cases as an adult.
Well, you just said you never had any drug problems.
I never. Just as you said, I feel it.
9 years ago, but
I was a baby. I don't remember.
And you've been
Okay, but now you're not a baby and you're still making the same bad decisions. So listen, here's what we're going to do. If you want to really do what you say you can do, then you're going to get out there and you're going to get busy and you're going to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be in jail. Couple things. Your bond conditions are modified to order that you have a drug patch. You get that drug patch within 24 hours. The initial drug patch obviously is going to test positive. but it shows me quantities, not just that it is, but it's going to qualify it on how much is in your system. Every drug patch, you get it changed every 2 weeks. If you miss one, if you test positive, obviously, then you're going to have a warrant for your arrest and you're going to go back to jail. Do you understand? If that amount is not going down, you will be back in custody. In addition, you will go find a job. You will prove to me that you are doing that. You need to apply for at least 3 jobs a week. You need to be applying for 20 jobs a week. If you really want to take care of yourself and your child, then you should be out there hitting the pavement every single day, finding a job. Clean up, test negative, go get a job if you have these certifications. Prove that you're not still 16 and making those stupid decisions. All right? I'm going to reset your case. You need to stay in touch with Mr. Lewis. I want proof by tomorrow that you have the drug patch. Mr. Lewis, your bondsman can let you know where you can go get that on. As soon as you leave here, call the bondsman. Actually, before you leave, the probation officer has a list of places that has it. She's going to give it to you right there at that desk. She'll give you a list. You need to go get that on. You need to get a job, start making some money, and potentially be hiring your own attorney. Right now, Mr. Lewis is going to remain your attorney, but I want you to be working on all of those things. Take care of your business. All right?
Thank you so much.
All right. This is your only chance on this kind of stuff. Okay. You're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.